right, people, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Hey, look, thank y'all for coming back. If you're new to here, really, I appreciate everything y'all do. I appreciate you for your support. And maybe my views and my opinions don't resonate with you, but nevertheless, it is an opinion, and nevertheless, there's a large percentage of males that I intertwine with, that I maneuver with, that thinks the same exact way, if not similar to the things that I bring about. Because one thing for sure, and two things for certain, is that books can only give you knowledge. Wisdom comes from God. So let's get into it. I just got back into the States. I took a vacation, went to Tulum. It was good. It was real good. I enjoyed myself. But let me tell you what happened when I was in Tulum. I was invited on the panel. So I went on the panel, Zoom that was, and the conversation was basically talking in regards to peace and protection, which is crazy to me because I had a lot of pushback on the panel from BOK women in regards to peace. Ladies, don't be fooled. You don't bring a man peace. You bring a man serenity. It is a difference. The fact of the matter, or most of the time, do understand that when you arrive, a man always, should always, a man, not a boy, a man should always have a structure in place, something that he enjoys that brings him comfortability in a situation, whatever that situation may be. And with him being comfortable, that will create a peaceful place for that man to feel safe in whatever he's going through. Now, can a man bring a woman peace? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, he can, because you see, this is the thing. Women don't really strive for peace. They strive for, what's the word I want to use? Protection and to be provided for. If a woman finds a man that's going to protect her and provide for her, that's her peace. That's her peace. Because you see, this is the thing that I don't understand about the opposite sex is that there's always going to be a double standard because there's always going to be one or the other person. Hopefully, the majority of the time, it is the male that is investing more benefits in being in a marriage or a relationship. But let me tell you what they were saying. Excuse me. What they were saying was technically that women cannot be a man's serenity because they have to go out and work just like a man do. Are you all not supposed to work? I don't understand that part because you're an adult. So prior to a man arriving, you had to provide for yourself. So provide. I don't understand anything other than that. Excuse me, I just lost my lighting. Damn it. Okay, I'm going to continue. The thing that I had an issue with is that we're talking about peace, but once I articulated the fact that women peace was based off of them being protected and provided for, they got upset because naturally they would. Because naturally I was telling the truth. Women have a hard time dealing with the truth because they categorize things that are happening, things that take place. They never start in the beginning of anything. They always pick up every story, every situation, every issue in the middle of the issue, never the birthplace. A man's peace is having the ability to obtain whatever it may be to such a degree that he no longer has to worry about getting it or making it or struggling for it. And another thing, ladies, let's understand something. You ain't got to be there. So don't make the mistake to think that you're a man peace because you can be changed and or replaced just like that. But let's reverse that. Let's say that you want to replace the man that you have now. If you got a boy is replaceable all day long. But if you got a man for real, a man that's earning, the man that's providing, the man that's allowing you to keep all of your money, and he pays for everything, you hit the lottery. Now go ahead and try to replace him. I double dare you. Because for you see, it doesn't even matter unless a man is tricking, which that's going to be another conversation. The majority of men are not buying that deal no more. Because for one, they realize this. It's supposed to be a together issue. If I get with you and I'm telling you I'm okay where I am, that means I'm peaceful or I have a peaceful place to go to, and I insert you in it, why would I give you control over it? Ladies, you all are delusional. Just be a man's serenity. Allow him to have, maintain, and also manage his own peace. Because if you try to do it, you're going to create chaos. And that's not a peaceful place for a man. And then what happens is that, okay, you want to do that, that's fine. Then that means that a man will go out and begin to search and obtain a different way to bring him peace. Women, you think a man cheat because that's what all men do. That's not the truth. That is a bold-faced lie. For one, men cheat for pleasure. Pleasure for a man is an area of peace. Now, depending on who the woman is, depending on what the man's tool is, it ain't peaceful for her. It's pleasurable for her. Or painful. This is the thing. If a man gives a woman and create a woman to such a degree that he pedestalizes her, eventually that woman will become disrespectful. Because women don't truly want a man to look up to them. They don't. They desire a leader. No matter what they may tell you, no matter how much money they make, no matter what kind of job they have, the fact of the matter is that a woman wants to be led. And she don't have any choice because that was her created nature. Money. Who gives a fuck about money? Nobody cares about money. Nobody cares about money. Men don't care at all. So it doesn't matter how much money you make. Guess what? Nobody gives a shit but you. And that don't mean you deserve anything more than what is supposed to be given to you. To be provided for on the state or on the pedestal or on the platform or the position or in the title that that man is in. Provided for and protected. Nothing more. Nothing more. And who's messing it up out here is the people out here that's tricking because they have what they consider to be easily obtainable money because they doing dumb stuff to get it. But a man that's working honestly and earnestly, you do understand that it's an area that he operates in and that he's titled to be in according to his revenue. So, let me get this straight. The more money a man makes, a man begins to look for family because he understands that that's peace. A part of peace is him obtaining a family for legacy purposes. I want a family. I'm making the money now. I can take care of kids and a wife. But the reverse of that is a woman that begins to make money, she begins to say, I don't need a man. Is that not crazy? And most women that are single don't have no peace. And if they tell you they do, they're lying to you. They're goddamn lying. Because every woman inherently wants to be wanted and wants to be desired and wants to be protected and wants to be provided for. And it doesn't matter how much money she makes because they want to be led. They were created to be led. What is it that you all think a helpmeet is? A helpmeet is not a leader, because if a leader is a helpmeet to someone else, then he's not the leader. That conversation on that panel really disturbed me. And I figured that I would take the time to bring it to you all so you all can tell me what you think in the comments. Anytime y'all want to have a dialogue, hit me in my comments. My person will send you a link and we can talk about it. But everything I'm saying is not the only way, but it is a truthful way. So I need you all to understand. Men don't pedestalize women. That'll be your destruction. Women, don't you dare try to create peace for a man, because that is going to be your destruction. That's crazy, but it's truthful. A man has peace before you arrive, and all you doing is creating a form of serenity. That's it. So if a man tell you I'm going out somewhere and you want to argue, bicker, and be a nag, then guess what? You are disrupting his peace because maybe his peace is getting on his motorcycle or getting in his vet or doing whatever it is that he does. It's okay. I just give you what it is to help you work through what it is that looks similar to things that I'm talking about. I thank y'all for listening. If you so desire, please subscribe, hit the like button, and make a comment. I'm truly trying to grow this podcast because I believe that I'm speaking things that both genders want to hear. I do. Because I only listen to God on what topics to talk about. Because there's so many other ones I could talk about, but I choose not to do so for the reasons that it's not, the message wouldn't be accepted in a tactful place. But there will come a time where God will release me to have conversations about those just as well. And those I shall do, if you like it or not. I don't give a damn. I'm going to tell it, and I'm going to tell it. Whatever it may be. I have peace. And I won't allow anyone to disrupt that peace. Anyone. Or anything. I want to thank y'all for watching. I really do. I enjoy talking. I really do. I enjoy giving wisdom. I really do. And I will continue to do this. If one person listens or 100,000 people listen, doesn't matter. I'm doing what I was told to do by my Father. Thank y'all for listening. I put out a podcast once a week about whatever the topics are or from any panel that I'm invited to come to speak on. Thank you all. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. KDD Code. The Matrix Mind of a Man. Thank you all.